Hey guys, Tony in the armor because I have the Elder Squid with me. Say hi, Timmy. Yeah, he's still a little ornery, but that's just because, he's kind of hungry. We're running out of raiders here at New York, so any support that you would like to give the channel, we would greatly appreciate. Please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing, and double check to make sure you are still subscribed. YouTube prunes us reporters every day, big and small. Hope to see you all later on tonight. You never know, I might have a party at any day of the week. That's the, benefits of having free time. Alright, you all. See you guys later.
Breaking. From New York is the current news. Tonight's subject. Borderlands, flopping at cinemas in local box offices. Now to cover the buzz on this subject is Mr. Stark.
It's been a while since I dusted off the memories of the classic looter shooter Borderlands. These memories were fond despite never engaging in team play a lot. I still made some pretty broken Vault Hunter builds, with the most notorious being Gage in Borderlands 2. But sometimes you have to ask yourself, what is the point of a good video game adaptation to the big screen? Why try to chase the rabbit into a hole you can't fit in? Why do you cast people in roles whose careers are now on the downtick? I really feel for Cate Blanchett right now. Definitely quite a drop from Galadriel, isn't it? The internet is abuzz right now. Legitimately, this film has become the worst film of 2024 from the gate. When you can look at Super Mario Bros. More fondly than Borderlands, you know you have sunk to new lows. With a score of 4.3 over 10 at IMDb and 9% official score at Rotten Tomatoes, let's see why as we surf the internet. Jarvis, if you would.
Connecting, sir.
Here's just a few of the things we see going on around the internet. From Forbes, Hollywood Reporter, and more. With an excerpt from ReadWrite, the Borderlands movie started with a 0% score on Rotten Tomatoes on Thursday, improving to 3% after one positive review praised Cate Blanchett's performance. Despite recent successes like Sonic the Hedgehog and Detective Pikachu, Borderlands signals a return to poorly received video game adaptations. The movie, with a $100 million budget, faces an uncertain future as critics pan it, and its box office performance will determine its ultimate success. A fan on Forbes says, "I'm not sure there's a way to make a good Borderlands movie, and this certainly is not it." Given that it's being rated as one of the worst video game adaptations ever in a sea of bad video game adaptations, most from a decade or more ago, I had to see Borderlands for myself. It is not 2005 era Uwe Ball bad, and yet it's almost not good at all. Talk about it, you should know up front that I am someone with hundreds and hundreds of hours across 3 games and a pre-sequel, and the perspective I'm coming from. This is neither a good Borderlands movie nor a good movie, period. It feels like Gearbox and Eli Roth tried to split the difference here, making a mass appeal PG-13 action film, but gesturing vaguely at the games to try to get that crowd to show up too. But the end result is throwing the Borderlands games at a wall, watching them shatter, and gluing back together a handful of mildly recognizable pieces. Hollywood Reporter cites, in a 0-star review in the New York Post, Johnny Walensky writes that Borderlands is a serious misstep for an actor of the caliber of Cate Blanchett. If I was a 2-time Oscar winner, I'd hire a crack team to work around the clock to scrub all mention of it from the internet. The film is that embarrassing, writes Walensky. The critic was not moved at any level, writing that everything about Borderlands is appalling: the acting, writing, direction, and design. Jake Kleinman, writing for Inverse, was equally scathing of Borderlands. Motivations don't really matter. The characters are paper thin, and the plot moves at the speed of a gamer rapidly clicking their way through dialogue to get to the next level, writes Kleinman. He adds, on the other hand, it's impossible to cast Cate Blanchett as the star of an action epic and not have it be at least a little fun to watch. In an age of the CGI slop, though, Borderlands gets points for crafting a vibrant post-apocalypse setting. It's just a shame it all adds up to a Guardians of the Galaxy with worse jokes. This is one mission you should all skip on your bounty board. I don't see how Eli Roth, Grindhouse extraordinaire, could go through this ramshackle production that, in a point, resembles Marcus's bus falling apart and riddled with holes. This has been your current news report on the dailies. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you. I'm going to go ahead and take care of Timmy. I think he made a stinky. We'll see you guys next time, and God bless.
Breaking news from Pentagram City. Let us give a thanks to our Patreon members. This is a shout out to my following patrons over there on patreon.com. Thank you for supporting Mr. Stark and all of his endeavors. We have Saber the Doom Squirrel, Sci-Fi Sister, Jeff Wyatt, Disney Sheepherder, Sci-Fi Mommy, Brother McLeod, West Kegel, Padre, Sears Jet, Fit for Hire, and of course, the first in and last to leave, Sean Carter. Thank you once again to my fine Patreons, and we hope to see you very, very soon.